just so much family here. And we just want to rebuild and stay as one. Come in, come in.
This wouldn't be their normal gathering space.
I just told him I didn't want to be on film.
Well, you're going to.
As you can see, we're a close tie. We're a close family.
Well, she's my sister, but she acts like I'm her mother.
Yeah, she's my best friend.
The Chavez family knows what's more important than the location.
Man, he looks just like Opie.
Ted has taught his kids and their kids to love where they come from.
Look at here.
The baby of the family won't ever know what the 5 Chavez homes looked like in Old Town Superior before they burned.
That's just amazing. It's all gone. All gone.
Ted lost his home. So did his mom, Elsie.
We've been here forever. So it's really hard to see this. And
they lived on the same block with other relatives on what they called the Chavez compound with 5 family homes.
5 generations. This is our 5th generation right here. These 2 are our 5th generation. We want to leave it to them. Yes, we do.
There's a lot to go through.
this was the kitchen.
Ted's kids want their dad to return.
It's just mind-blowing. I know the kids want to say, well, do you want to move out? No, I'm not moving out. Maybe when the good Lord calls for me, they can take me out. But right now, I'm staying. We'll get together, and this is going to get stronger. We're going to be stronger.
Bless the cooks. Thank you all for homemade dinner tonight.
Getting everybody together, homemade spaghetti and sauce and everything. Somebody needs a plate.
This is my granddaughter, Samantha. She's the one that has that little monster little girl.
Everybody, I just want to say thank you for all coming for Mom's birthday party. She's 77. Happy birthday, Mom.
And I really appreciate you all coming. I didn't expect this.
Surprise! Yeah, it's like a dream, you know. And no, I'm just thankful to the good Lord that we could do this today. To you, happy birthday to you.
If it weren't for the fire, Elsie's birthday would normally be celebrated in Old Town Superior.
Happy birthday to you.
With help, those without houses can feel at home.
We just have to go on. It is tough. But just like 4 years ago, I lost my husband, and we were like this. That was tough. So I just think that this is a new beginning. Maybe this was supposed to be.
Celebration is their way of moving forward, to cherish what really matters.
You can go now. I love you. Thank you for everything.
With photojournalist Foster Gaines.
I told you the most important thing that got out of there is you.
Thank you.
Okay?
All right, mijito.
I'm Angela McCall.
God bless you.
Here, okay?
I know. Okay. Love you.
I love you too.
I think we're just getting comfortable with living in the uncertain forecast.
Oh, in here? So this is
The triage room? I don't know.
That's a good way to put it, triage room. So
Nick and Katie Ferrington think about life in stages. The stage right now,
Hey, sweet girl. How was your day? Good.
it's the one where they have great jobs and 2 kids, Harper and Emery.
Hey, baby girl. How was your day? Good.
In this phase of life, they also had their dream home in Boulder County. In 2020, they lived in an RV on Panorama Drive while they scraped the house that was here and built this.
We weren't planning on going anywhere, and we'd even said, we're never building a house again. So, yeah, we were ready to be there till who knows when.
When came on December 30th, 2021.
Yep, we walked up the hill right there. Yep, everything's gone.
The Marshall Fire forced them back in time.
It really was living in the newness of so much uncertainty and where are we going to live? You know, we're in our third place now, and we've got a fourth place lined up for June.
My room was that metal pole to the those things, right?
The grief of what they lost came quickly. Tears for 3 days straight.
Oh gosh.
But nearly 2 months after the fire,
Let's break. Ta-da!
Nick and Katie are done crying.
This is the set that my mom got us that my wife hates.
The laughter comes easier as they work toward what's next.
At least I don't have to take down Christmas lights this year.
Laughter, even as they look at the reality of being $800,000 underinsured.
It was just a comfort level where we were at, and now I would say I'm scared to spend $1 because I don't know how much we're gonna have to make up.
Yeah, we did the deck.
That was a thing of beauty, by the way. That was
Did you still frame? Was it still framing too?
Yes.
framing,
Nice. Yeah,
foot
that's awesome.
apart.
Despite that financial hit, the Ferringtons still plan to rebuild.
There's a little bit of excitement that we can make some changes, but there's a little bit of sadness that we have to go through this again. Yeah.
The builder, he understands.
Were you guys at home when the fire
Yeah.
started? Or, so you had to watch it come in?
I didn't. Yeah, we left with nothing.
Josh Mitchell will not only rebuild Nick and Katie's house, but his own, too.
It's kind of therapeutic, I guess, in a sense. I mean, it's like, this is what I always do every day. So for me, it seems a little bit easier.
Each step forward reveals more loss.
Good luck with your build process.
Right? Yeah.
It's overwhelming, knowing so many ended up in a stage of life they never anticipated.
How are you doing? She said she mixed because my house got burned down in the fire, and then she could use help with rebuilding our house. But then she, so we'll have to frame that.
That was on her mind.
It's true. It's cute and true and mixed emotions for sure.
But Nick and Katie find comfort going through a new chapter, knowing they're not alone.
I hope you get another house even cooler.
So many people are motivated to just help the fire victims.
You want to say that?
I hate that word. I don't like being called a victim, but
I heard recently burnouts, or the burnouts.
the burnouts? Okay, maybe I could do better with that one. So today is day 2 of debris removal. It's a big moment for us just to get the process going. You got twisted.
There are obvious reasons to celebrate.
It's coming.
Come on.
It's going.
There you go.
And then there's the reason for this gathering.
It's real glass. You can just throw it at the house when you're done.
Really? There's plenty of equipment to clean it out.
I will find any excuse to have a happy hour. But no, this would never cross my mind to do it here, but why not?
This happy hour might be unconventional.
Here's to taking the first step to rebuilding.
But Nick and Katie Ferrington
Cheers.
need to celebrate after so much loss.
So she grabbed our safe and some pictures, and that's it.
When the Marshall Fire destroyed their home on Panorama Drive, it was hard to see this kind of hope.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
The beginning of debris removal is the first sign of what's to come.
Up.
They always wear the fanciest ones on the street.
They celebrate alongside neighbors who lost their homes too,
So Dave, when are y'all getting started?
and the few neighbors who didn't.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
I'm so happy for you guys.
Oh, we're excited too. We're just ready to get going.
I'm ready for you guys to come back because it's lonely down there.
Even though this road has emptied out, community stayed put.
And so thanks for sharing it with us, and I hope we get to be a part of all of yours too. So.
And that's something to celebrate any day.
Here's to celebrating every step of this journey.
All right.
Here.
This is very important. Without this, we cannot get anywhere.
When everything is gone, anything is progress.
How you doing? Good?
Oh, yeah.
Good. I'm Karma, by the way.
Getting to this point after the Marshall Fire,
It's about 3 months now, or something like that. January, February, March.
required persistence and patience.
Gives a good motivation.
For Dafati and Karma Sherpa and their kids in Superior.
We had to get lots of different permits and lots of things. So it took a while.
A while to finally make some progress.
Then it opens the door for rebuilding.
They are now working on designing a new home with a plan for more fire resistance.
You don't want to see same thing happening again and again. So whatever you want to do better.
By moving forward, they are moving on. Their son Sanam created this image on his computer, a teenager's vision of their rebuilt home. But Karma says it represents more than just an idea.
It's like a mapping for our mind. So for our mind, we need some mapping where we need to go. So that's why drawing is very, important.
That's when they say the real recovery begins.
So we're at the ground level. Now that we think that there's no way to go
we are crawling
lower than that. So from there, we know that it's only thing is going to go up higher. I hope that our neighbor get to do this soon, and then that everybody can rebuild this together.
In Superior, Nelson Garcia, 9 News.
Just some stability saying, okay, it's going to happen, that's it.
For the first time since the fire, it's easier to see the future of this empty lot.
Yes, it is. Actually, I was thinking coming down 36, it feels like I'm going home.
Elsie Chavez has lived here for over 5 decades.
And I'm a crybaby, so I'm sorry. It's very emotional for me to come here.
As the neighborhood in Old Town began to transform, the Chavez family's plans instead were stalled.
It's going to be hard, but with God's help, I think we'll get there.
Finally this week, a decision means Elsie and her family can see themselves back where they belong.
Now we can start, because we're kind of like on hold.
The Superior Board of Trustees is allowing people to opt out of the requirement to put sprinklers in homes destroyed by the Marshall Fire.
I'm glad they turned the tables and said, hey, yeah, you can get your permits and you can start living your lives again.
The decision alleviates about $30,000 for each family.
So that was great news, because that was a lot of money that we don't have. Then God only knows if we would ever get back home.
Home,
good girl,
isn't just in her imagination now.
I know that we're going to start now. I could just see the buildings going up now.
It's something Elsie knows will be real.
All right. It's been a long haul.
Long haul, very long haul. So here's Carmen's Corner, and that's Carmen's Corner.
What the Chavez family sees is not what's here, but what can be imagined.
And we're going to have crawl space foundations, no basements.
For so long, they've waited to visualize their dreams.
Let me show you this since we're closer to this real quick.
Ted knows what he sees.
A home that I could call home again.
You want to take a look at the samples now?
Your contractor, Mark Stringfellow, has options.
Here are the carpet samples.
Soon, the first of the modular homes will arrive with what they've chosen.
The hardwood flooring samples, the laminate. Pick out the cabinets and also the bathroom vanities.
I see a gorgeous, beautiful house sitting here and a lot of yard work that needs to be done, which I'm not doing anything now. I used to say I hate doing yard work, but I actually miss it.
So I'm going to give those to you.
Okay.
Finally, it's something that feels tangible.
I'll tell you, there's time I want to give up, but I have family and my friends, and they're all praying for us, so got to keep them going. They say, you got to keep going, we got to have another party. All right, we're going to do that. It's like having ants in your pants or antsy now, We want to get back, but like I said, thank God, we are going to get back.
Hope for the future means more when you can see it.
It's just put more spirit into our bodies, and we know we're going to get here.
Yeah.
In Superior, Anton McCall, 9 News.
We keep work every day, and then until we get there. You know, it's a long journey. Okay, cheers, my friend.
Even without his house,
To keep things going on, you know.
Karma Sherpa still wants to be a good host.
We just have a good time, and then good moment, and then share something.
In the middle of the Marshall Fire Zone, he pours tea, a tradition from his home country, Nepal, with the hope that one day he can share it inside his rebuilt house in the Sagamore neighborhood.
The physical structure needs to build up, but that will come along.
But nearly a year later, his lot is still just a pile of dirt. While some neighboring homes already have construction well underway.
I was hoping to put the foundation by end of October.
But an insurance shortfall of nearly $200,000 delayed the process, leaving his wife Dafuti and their kids wondering, why not us?
But it didn't happen, and then now it's really cold.
Too cold to break ground without increasing costs.
We need the money to build a house.
10 months after the fire, building plans were finally made, and the Sherpas said they eventually reached an agreement with their insurance to cover the needed costs.
So yeah, it took a little while, longer than we expected. And then finally they are doing the right thing, and I think.
The right thing.
This is a living room, this is the kitchen.
To make them whole again.
Now we have a more clear picture that we get to build a house.
Just like their neighbors.
A lot of houses popping up, that's a good thing.
Just like the 1,000 others who lost their homes on December 30, 2021.
The fire was burning right here.
1 year later, Dafuti doesn't think about the home that was destroyed. She thinks about something more important she lost 3 months after the fire.
I lost my dad, so I think more about my anniversary of my dad.
There are some challenging day and then some tiring day, but then we just have to deal with it and keep moving forward.
Forward with a dream that 1 year from now,
Then this area gonna be the kitchen and dining room.
they can serve tea at home.
I hope so, but I don't know. And then there's always surprises comes up.
A toast to no more surprises.
I hope that everybody's back in their own house by this time next year.
With photojournalist Tom Cole, Nelson Garcia, 9 News.